like what we did last week, the last set of drills, and then we're going to build on that in a more competitive sense. Okay? So last week we were working on our combos, right? We have flat snap, offside, leg wrap, and then the Molinet leg, right? So we're going to go 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. Okay? Those are the 4 combos. Now, we're going to throw those 4 combos 3 times. So that when I go, I'm going to start with my shield leg forward. We go 1, step 1. 1, pass through 1. 1, side step 1. Going back in the other direction. 1, offside 2. 1, pass through 2. 1, side step 2. Okay? So forth. 1, 3, 1, 3, 3. Sorry. Okay? Does everybody understand the concept of this? The footwork pattern, the radial footwork pattern that we've been working on for several months now, building up to that. We haven't been here for all of it, but does this make sense what we're trying to do?
Should I lead with the offside first?
No, I want you to do this. Okay? Now, if you're the person on offense, we're going to be coming around and giving you critique. Okay, while you are throwing, the most important part of this is for you to keep your shield in that neutral defensive position. Your shield placement is much more important than the shot. I want the shot and the footwork to be automatic. I want you to not. Your focus is on your opponent, even though they are not throwing back at you right now. I want you thinking defensively, even though you're attacking. If you are on defense, okay, you're doing tiny pivots, steps. I don't want you backing out. I want you maintaining your ground. And as they move, every time they take a step, you're repositioning yourself. So, boom, boom. Okay? And that's just those are just the tiny little shuffle steps that I'm doing here. Does that make sense? All right, partner off.
You're going to have 1 extra.
You taking your guys?
Yeah, because I want to work on her flat snap so they're not coming right down into the seats.
Okay.
Actually, I miscounted.
I can't work with you guys tonight because my shoulder is so jacked and I made it unhappy last week. So I'm going to try and walk around and give you guys critique. Come out here into the light, guys. Kettle.
No. Do this drill, but this is going to work on flat snap. Well, right now, just put it back.
Yeah, like.
Yeah. No. Maybe go slow. Keep going slow. Now, I want you to not just think about hitting me in the head. I want you to think about keeping everything in a neutral defensive position. So I
Go
can't
through all 4 combos. So 1, switch off. So you're going flat snap to flat snap to offsides, flat snap to leg wrap, flat snap to Molinet. Then switch. Yeah! What would Artos do? He would come to practice.
Okay.
I got on.
Look again.
Practice is fucking shit.
I didn't even leave that long after 7. It took me an hour and a half to get here.
When I get to the throw, see how I'm turning into it. All right. Nope. Next time you touch my head, just touch my
Same drill as last week. The pass through and all the pass through steps and all that.
Where this is down here, and when I throw mine, my hand is level, high. Hit the shield up. Look how my hand is above the shield edge.
So
That's where you have to aim your hand. It's above my shield edge. There we go.
yeah, right here. Because you're moving back and you're shoving the shoulder. Yeah. One. Oh, awesome. My arm rotates here. So from my strike, I'm rotating just at my wrist. Right? Up here. Now I'm going snap. I watched a video. Same recovery. This is, I haven't even rolled my hand, my arm back. Oh yeah. Boom. Now I'm dropping it down. Okay. Yeah. Boom. Recover. And side tuck in. To see if that. Nope. Right. Bring it. Yeah. Here. And you see how this is just at your shoulder. Okay. Now you can bend your elbow back and pop it there. And you're dropping that tip really, really far. You're dropping, you're going onside, roll to here, and then drop, rather than strike here. So it comes to my shoulder level, and then I'm trying to roll it there, and I'm pulling with my fingers. Is it 2 shots? Better. It is. You're always throwing one. Now, there. How does that feel? Now throw one. Okay. Now once you get that I want you to throw that 5 more times without the step. I don't think that. Try and block this with your shield and not your sword, because his sword is getting tangled up. I just want him to feel that transition. And then do this, right? Then here. You're over blocking. Better. Good. Good. Now we're going to take those steps. So you're squared up against me. Don't want to really go leg forward. Strike. Shuffle step. I'm taking the shuffle step as I'm letting it roll here, and the shot's coming down. So I'm driving with this leg to get that. So boom, side step, and I'm able to push with that back. So let's just work on that step. Right? You're doing a pass here, I'm just doing a shuffle step to the side. Shuffle step. There. Keep your shield on that gimbal. Okay. That is actually looking a lot better, dude. There. You're taking the deep step. Okay?
Right.
Right.
So think of kind of lifting.
So I'm throwing. Boom. Rotate the step. And then it's rotate there. So all of my this foot is doing is just trailing. It's coming back. And when I take the step here, it's pointed out this way so that I still can get that vault up, right?
That's how I do mine.
There you go. Keep your shield on that gimbal. Keep your knees down. All right. Now try and put it with the pass through. The other step offline is these ones are not, they're not intuitive. And now with your shield leg forward, take the shuffle snap again. So you throw the flat snap. Again. Roll down and try and come in this angle here rather than down. Okay, if you can, because that's going to give you a better target. Right? If you're coming down here, you know, you might skip, you might slide, but if you're coming down and in, that's going to land. That's going to find a perpendicular surface on which to land again. Okay, now go through all three flat snap with all three steps.
Because that's the other thing.
Step to there rather than, and if you're going to step to there, then your foot has to come back so that your back is back in the same width of your stance. Right?
I don't see me throwing that. Oh yeah. It makes a lot more sense, but it's throwing that way.
I got there after everything was done.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well, I woke up, my alarm didn't go off quite at the right time, and then, yeah. Yep, your turn. We are working on, so the foot we're doing that with 3 times, so we're taking a step every single time. Okay. So now combined with the radial footwork drill. So, for example, 1-1 is 1, step 1. 1, pass through. 1, side step. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. The person on offense, the person on defense is working on just doing tiny little counter shuffles, keeping their defense in that nice neutral position, not overblocking. The person on offense, the main thing is, in addition to throwing the combos, keeping their shield in that defensive position.
Even though you're going
Break rook.
Yeah.
So,
Or something like that.
So he probably
It was the other way around.
the thing with footwork that you never want to do, you never want to cross your feet, right? So these are the basic footwork that we want to focus on. And this is the idea: is instead of moving forward, backward, side to side, I want you to think of this as radial. Okay, I'm moving around a target. I got this. Okay, and you are a post. So the first step that I'm going to make is I start with my shield leg forward. I go shuffle step, boom.
Yeah, I'm going to see it across the forehead.
Moving my body 3 inches. My back foot, the foot that is in the direction that I'm moving always moves first. So I go here. I'm taking the step and then recovering here. Okay? Now, when I take this step, I go step. Notice my hips are pushed here so that when I'm throwing, I now can get my hips into that shot. Right? So I'm going 1 step on the recover, 1. Okay? The next step is the pass through. Pass through means I'm now instead of if I'm doing shuffle steps, my stance never changes, right? Every single time my shield leg stays forward, right? When I do a pass through, my stance is now changing. Okay? Pass through is advantageous because it allows you to cover a lot more distance. The problem with it is that while you're here, your balance on one foot. Right? So there's the point at which you don't have as good balance as when you're just doing the shuffle steps. Okay? So we go. So here now it goes 1 shuffle step 1. Nice. 1. Notice that when I make this step, I'm taking the deep step, and then this leg pulls back out. Or I want to think of this as having a straight line. I imagine this as being a straight line between my toe and my heel. And every time I step, I'm recentering that line on your body. So I'm not moving to the side, which if I was moving on a call. Right, exactly. Okay, when I take the step here and recover, this, I still have to have that line drawn between my heel and my toe that should point right at your center, right? If I don't have that, my footwork isn't quite right. This is one of the drills that I would have you do at home, is just find something to walk around. Okay, so it goes shuffle step, pass through, shuffle step.
Right? It's like I was out here last
Those 3 steps.
I want to be up like this.
Don't even worry about throwing.
1.
Shuffle step. Nope. That leg moves first.
Okay, so
Right here.
yeah, exactly.
This leg moves to here. Boom. Okay. So now you're going to keep your shield in the place where you need to because you're lefty, right? And now go back to the other direction. Nope. Shuffle step to start.
Oh, okay.
Right? Where's your center line?
Also,
Between your heel and your toe.
my hips are facing you.
Your hips are facing.
So it's just.
But keep your left in your toe.
Now I'm trying to decide.
When you take that shuffle step, bring this foot back in line so that I still have that.
So what's more important, the foot being in line or your hips being in line?
Your hips, okay. When I take the step here, my hips are pointed out here, and then I'm firing. I got a straight line between my toe and my heel. Where's your center line? It's the line between your toe and your heel.
Well, we were just working on our Okay. And this is stand in front of your opponent, most
Might want to go grab a book. And to put his back on.
I feel off.
Yeah.
But I do that.
Not out sideways. One in front of the other. It is interesting. Shuffle step. Shuffle step. Going back in the other direction. Shuffle step. You're moving this way. There.
Instead of just standing there and letting you throw 3 pounds,
Good.
Good. Start
Good.
your flat step right after you do the doors and you
Moving around.
So all the
Because this is a very easy motion to move, right? Feel the
But that's the
balance.
best time to start all time.
Your legs
You're
are.
very confident.
But what we want is
And so when you're ready, just wait for you to move.
moving.
Here it goes. Just fire. It doesn't matter.
Fire here.
Okay.
But I'm
I normally pop my hip when I throw, and that's why it doesn't make sense. I want to be in this stance because I throw like that, and so doing this, I feel like I can't hit right. I feel confined. I feel, especially like in that neutral lane, I feel like I could not be offensive.
well throwing your flat snap. How are you going to go out?
Can I throw like I throw fast steps super early? Like I don't throw fast steps.
I understand.
Yeah.
The idea is more that so we're going to go. So we throw flat snap. And this leg is recovering as I'm driving forward. Okay. When I have this leg going, I go step this way, so that I rotate, and I'm pulling this leg back in the direction like you.
But now when you do that, you're pointing that way.
Step, boom, step, boom. Right. I'm going to let you try and do this. We've spent months building up on this footwork. Now, flat snap, take the step. Now as you're recovering, you're taking that step to the side. Boom, boom. Okay, so the idea should be right, I'm recovering, and then the shot is I'm striking as this leg is then recovering.
So if that one fails, start varying to all flat steps.
Better. Now try the pass through. Pass through is changing your feet.
See? I told you I'd do it right.
Good.
Yeah, really. You're like, why would I short this?
Good. Good.
That one makes more sense because that's how I go from the offside.
Yep, that's the explosive step. And now, with your short leg forward, now you're taking the shuffle step. Look at that. Good. Good. Now, 1-2.
So it's all offside?
So because you're throwing the first shot is here and you're throwing to your offside, right? Your sword leg is forward, right? When we throw to the offside, anything on this side of the body, we want to be moving that way. So we go 1, shuffle step, 2, 1, pass through, 2, 1,
I gotta figure out how to mirror it.